Welcome back, folks, to Dameceles' Let's Play of Triangle Strategy. So, we are now post-off camera grind, and what do you know? Character stories. From the bottom. Medina pledged herself to House Wolfort so that she could save people regardless of the order of things. However... And I guess the order of things is a Hyzantian religious code? Hey, whoa, he's in green!
Goddess, if it isn't my savior, I am truly in your debt.
I guess he's like random townsfolk NPC model, because he's not dressed like a soldier.
I remember you. I treated you at the ministry that day.
Oh, he was the man on the sickbed.
I feared it was the end, but thanks to you, I yet live.
You got 2 whole healers. That poor pink man got 0.
I was not alone in treating you. And I am happy to see you well.
I hear tell the infirmary was overwhelmed that day. How fortunate the other man was a Rosellan.
Oh, wow.
Never have I felt more blessed to belong to the goddess's flock.
Yeah. Totally because of that.
Praise be the goddess. May her blessings rain upon you.
That's still such a messed up part that it's literally like, oh, but they're Rosellan. So they're automatically outside of our club. Personally, I kind of am bothered by the fact, so, you know, this is Fox medieval fantasy, takes a lot of cues from Western high fantasy stories, but Hyzant is very clearly modeled after, like, the Islamic Middle East in the medieval times, or even after that. And I don't know. In-game, we haven't seen the idea of conversion touched on in any level. No levels. Like, none of the saints are ever like, so Serenoa, you want to join the goddess's flock? Become one of us? What do you think of it? It's great, right? Join us? Like, nothing. Nothing. It's kind of weird. It almost feels more like a caste system in which people are born into it.
But was that...
Yes. It is he who survived, at the expense of the Rosellan man's life.
Honestly, I'm shocked the Rosellan even got to the infirmary with what we've seen. They seem to prefer, bloodying the salt.
Had we treated the Rosellan first, we might have saved them both. But I could not find the courage to disobey orders.
And, in the eyes of the faithful, you acted in accordance with the goddess's teachings.
Do you know this, Serenoa? I mean, other than the generic, screw Rosellans.
Denying medical treatment to non-believers is certainly one way for the Holy One to breed loyalty amongst Hyzant's subjects.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Be that as it may, if only I'd had the courage of my convictions.
Well, I mean, we saw the example of that one scholar who's just as nuts for research and sharing knowledge as Coritin, but he couldn't hold it inside. So, they dragged him off, maybe to the death pit, maybe to something worse.
The courage to give both their lives equal weight.
The Hippocratic Oath?
It is hard for one drop to alter the current.
Become
So
a
it is.
stone.
Nevertheless,
Move that
I wish
river.
to try.
Oh, and then there's the end. Okay. Alright. Alright. That was Medina. Honestly, I think it's kind of funny that she became such a clutch character in, the defense of the Rosellan map. I could not have won that if she hadn't been chucking pellets at everybody. Now I kind of want to picture how her and Jerome might interact. I still kind of wish she was darker and boring. Okay, Lionel joins House Wolfort in a shameless bid to fill his coffers. Great. War profiteer, what are you up to? Like, really?
Hail and well met, my good fellow. Lionel greets you most heartily.
Who is this? I've never seen this model before.
Ah, Clara spoke of you. Lionel, you say?
Is this once again the Herald's voice actor?
The very same, and in a position of privilege for which he is most grateful. A privilege that he would be most happy to share with the consortium, that it might prove to our mutual benefit.
Oh, a fellow man with an eye for profit, I see. What privilege have you brought me today?
A worldly fellow such as yourself has doubtless heard rumors of Hyzant's clandestine research projects, yes?
Indeed, I have. Developing weapons of devastating power, unlocking the secrets of eternal life.
What?
What if Lionel were to tell you that Hyzant has in fact created an elixir that offers everlasting youth?
Stop lying. Stop it.
I would be intrigued, and then I'd ask you how you could possibly know such a thing.
It's a simple matter of logic. Think. Why would Hyzant hide the existence of so wondrous a panacea?
So you can sell it? Because...
I suppose they'd want to keep such power to them and theirs.
Oh, come on, don't buy him. I still think that might be what Lila's up to, because this is a JRPG, and villains have to be up to some really crazy crap. What? What? Come on. Come on, Saltmonger. You have to know this guy is full of BS.
Just so. The only thing kings and nobles covet more than salt is life itself. My lord is no exception.
What are you saying? That those you serve have procured this miracle drug?
Oh my gosh, and we got this story moment after Serenoa's made one of the saints. Oh my gosh, I'm disgusted.
Lionel has found himself welcome within nobility's most inner circles, he is proud to say, and privy to their secret conversations.
Have you been eavesdropping? I'm tempted to kick you out of the tent, Lionel. I don't like this.
He also finds himself in possession of a certain medicine. A medicine he would be happy to part with a
Snake
share of.
oil. It's
for the
yours
right
for the
price.
low, low price of 100 gold. No, sorry. 1 million. 1 billion.
A price I'd be more than willing to pay for such an incredible elixir. Do tell me, what exactly does it do?
It takes all the money in your wallet. Makes you poor. Yay.
What doesn't it do? Its imbiber is blessed with unyielding vigor, unflagging stamina, and unmitigated vitality.
Oh my gosh, is he trying to sell fantasy medieval world Viagra? Stop it, Lionel.
Demand has proven so overwhelming that Lionel cannot hope to deliver the goods all on his own. He would be willing to share his profits with the right partner, however.
You guys don't want to know the really, really gross things the ancient world considered aphrodisiacs? Like stuff to, like, you know, the old, what would you call it? Ye old, you know, get it up and going. Some of the things like animal parts that they would consider that, ugh, they're still gross. Ugh.
If you've won the noble's trust, then I see no reason to hesitate in helping you take some of their coin. Very well. Let me see the goods.
Man, he's gonna turn this man into a fraud selling snake oil. I hate you, Lionel. I don't like this character. There were no other characters there. It was Lionel and an NPC. What the crap? Oh, and they're in A's Frost? We never go there.
That makes 10, who put their lust for coin before their capacity for reason. This is almost too easy.
I see Anna. Is she just gonna kill him? Oh my.
With a few rumors and a respected name at his disposal, Lionel could sell these gullible fools their own shoes.
Anna is gonna be pissed. He's been using Cyrano's name to hawk his snake oil.
They're welcome to help themselves to this purgative. And if one or two of them is remarkably long-lived, then all the better for Lionel.
And are you content to make your fortune on the backs of fools?
Yeah, you? How long have you been there?
Probably the entire time.
Since the morning, on Benedict's orders.
Your overseer is too kind. However, you may return and inform him that Lionel needs no protection. His work to bring fortune to House Wolfort requires the utmost concentration, and the presence of others can prove an unnecessary distraction.
I don't know. I might have been okay with a little stabby from Anna, maybe. Ah, man. I'm gonna have to force myself to use that character if I ever play a Benedict run, aren't I? Because if I played a Benedict route run, it's making all the choices I hate. That'll be it. That'll be the run. Oh gosh. Okay, let's get back to the plot. The party decides how to use the new weapon gifted to them by Hyzant, and this is vote. Okay, so last? No, this is after all of our other things.
I apologize, but are you suggesting we destroy the dam around Telior Reservoir to start a flood?
Wait, that's what... Who's suggesting that?
The capital city was built on the banks of the Norzelia River. Breaking the dam surrounding Lake Telior upstream will allow us to submerge a majority of the city.
Speaking of choices I hate... Oh my gosh, Benedict.
Flooding the town will throw their army into disarray, which should allow us to take the place by storm.
And kill completely random Glenbrook citizens. The old, the young, the infirm, perfectly healthy people who just happen to be working in a basement. Yeah, they'll drown.
Lake Telior is a man-made reservoir. You might be able to burst through with a blast crystal.
Uh-huh. I don't want to. No. No.
Huette scouted the area earlier and reported seeing very few sentries. Proof enough that this is outside the Archduke's calculations.
No. The damage will be too great.
Yeah, yes, Roland. Talk some sense.
The means would not justify the end, Benedict.
Yeah, I hate this, Benedict. This is bad.
We cannot afford to lose.
We won't lose. I'll just game over and over until we succeed. Like with the Roselle, defending him.
I agree with Roland. There is already far too much blood on our hands.
That's not gonna... We're only gonna get bloodier.
Perhaps it's worth speaking with the people and gaining their understanding.
What, Glenbrook people? I think it's the A's Frost that are the problem right now.
Unless we reclaim Glenbrook, it's unlikely they'll understand or support our actions.
It's... Are they talking about everyone? I can't imagine people in Falks loving this. Their wheat is burned. Their beloved lord is dead. Sure, stooges in the capital are like, it's not so different. But I still... All the staff in the castle, many of the guards, they would have had to live in the capital city. The fact that they killed their way into the castle would not result in a resounding meh. They might suppress talk of that, but you know.
We must take the capital back and show our strength and resolve first.
Okay.
So that means you stand by Benedict then?
Well, I mean, look, she shares his last name.
If we have a sure shot at winning, we need to take it. No matter the consequences.
Eridor? No. No. No.
We can't lose the war. We just can't.
Don't you blow up that dam.
Telior Reservoir is the kingdom's water source. The dam was constructed to protect the people from floods.
Also, who is our current ally? A desert kingdom who does not probably have that much fresh water. Why would we, like, destroy our reservoir?
I doubt they would ever forgive us should we choose to destroy it for war.
Well, I mean, we're already headed for a famine. Do we want to not have enough water on top of that to compound it?
Glenbrook thrives because of that water, and to use it otherwise is inexcusable.
I suppose they also use it for the agriculture of those grapes. Although, honestly, losing the wine industry...
Brute strength isn't the only way to reclaim the city. We can strike at night and defeat their commanding officers.
Oh wow, Roland wants to go commando.
There are ways to slip into the castle unseen.
If you have used it before, there is a chance it has been sealed off since.
There is more than one route. You needn't worry.
Secret
So you mean not to
passageway?
use the blast crystal?
Wait, crystal.
No, I do. After we sneak in, we can sink Esfrost's warship.
I love that idea. They've got a warship. I want to sink it. Heck yeah, sink it.
It would close off their escape route.
Our first priority should be ensuring the people's safety.
Ah, but sinking the ship.
We cannot allow them to be taken hostage. It would restrict our options as well.
She's got a point. But how do we take the capital back after that?
What, after the desperate soldiers are trying to use civilian meat shields? There'd be ways. Siege ways.
We could use the blast crystal to destroy the bridge connecting the town and the castle. The enemies would be stuck within the walls.
Wait, are you assuming that there's absolutely zero Aes Frosty guards in the city? I can't buy that. Like, at all. Cities make money. Conquerors put their officials in the city. Those officials are going to have likewise Aes Frosty guards.
That would certainly mitigate the damages to the citizens. If we encircle the castle, we could negotiate with them.
I negotiate. I don't think they'll negotiate. I mean, what's Gustav gonna do? What's he gonna do?
We could ask them to yield, free Glenbrook, and re-establish the trade between our nations. I am certain we can find a way to make both parties agree.
Negotiate?
I understand your thoughts and the wishes held therein.
Oh.
Allow me to ask once more.
It's time.
Shall we shatter the dam around Lake Telior and flood the town?
No, thumbs down. Absolutely not.
Sneak in under the guise of night, sink their ships, and slay their commanding officers?
I kinda like that option.
Or destroy the bridge, safeguard the people, and negotiate with the enemy?
I mean, that's not a bad option either. Just not the first one.
Fetch the scales. It is time we decide our path.
Alright. Will we have a town exploration? Because if we do, that might take up the rest of the video. We now have 3 paths before us, each with their own merits and shortcomings. But which one will lead House Wolford to victory? Oh, I think this is our first 3 split. And Eridor's the only one without a strong opinion. Oh no. Guard. Heading out? Heck yeah, I'm heading out. Go talk to the NPCs. I'm sure that old lady's gonna be crying over her burnt down house, even still. Oh god. Hyzanian soldier. I heard that Alfric is still in development and only a few people are privy to its details. How do you know about this, dude? According to the rumors, its blast could blow holes straight through a castle wall. Can we really use such a thing in battle? Oh yeah. Yeah. Alfric is still in development. They hoping to use this battle to test its power? There's a chance we're exposing the people to greater danger than we thought. We must consider its placement very carefully. No damn explosion. Absolutely no damn explosion. I refuse. Ah! Went inside. Oh, there's a guy here. Is that... the heck? It's just the lighting freaking out. Okay. No sparkle. That guy's hair. Weird. Doesn't have anything valuable in his house. Lord Serenoa, you've been out and about quite often lately. Something amiss? You mean the fact that I haven't been here? There's a war on, man. Can't help but notice the comings and goings of Byzantine soldiers too. Something about it bodes ill. There's a war on, man. What are you thinking? Can't just stay here. Stay comfy till they come to our doors and knock them down. Wolford soldier. Lord Serenoa, we've returned from scouting the capital. The Crown City is teeming with Aes Frosty soldiers. And it happens that the second force, led by General Adflora, is defending Whiteholm Castle. Right, because, I mean, she's assigned to guard the Queen, aka Gustadolf's long-term plan. So, Aes Frost has soldiers stationed throughout the city and around the castle. The latter led by General Adflora, no less. I doubt a full frontal attack would work to our favor. This is definitely worth considering when making our strike. Alright. It's her! Milo. Lord Serenoa, I shall accompany you wherever you go. I'm sure my knowledge of Alfric will be of great service to you. Okay. I hate that they just stand in front of where their houses were. My lord, how is your father doing? The people are worried. We haven't heard any tidings of his health for some time now. Actually, thinking about it, have they talked about his health? I think he's still comatose, which honestly, in ancient history, the most they could do is feed him broth and change it, like, his bedpan. He'd be doing pretty bad. He'd be losing weight pretty quick. I regret to tell you that his condition remains unchanged. I only wish there were some magic elixir to see him back to health. We were just talking about... My father's name carries great weight, even now. There's no way we'd lose him. Not when we need him most. Alright, that's some, opium right there. I appreciate your concern, but you needn't worry. My father is the strongest man I've ever known. Doubtless he'll be back on his feet in no time. Maybe number one? Wish for that elixir? You know, I remember seeing Lord Simone on the day you were born. He held you in his arms like you were the greatest treasure in all the realm, announced that he had been blessed with a healthy baby boy. Father. Lord Serenoa, if there's anything that can see your father back to health, it would be knowing you've done a splendid job in his stead. Well, I am very proud of the last vote's result. Maybe not the ones before then, but yeah. I don't regret not giving up Roland. I kind of regret these burned houses. So please continue working hard. That man would no doubt wake to praise his only son for a job well done. Thank you. Neither my father nor I could ask for better people. Oh, that's the old lady! Darn it, I should have been. Lord Serenoa. Oh, it's the kid. My uncle's a soldier, but he's always busy these days. I haven't been able to talk to him at all. Is that the kid with the divorced? No, it's the girl who has the divorced parents. Another merchant? I'm sorry, guys. I think I know what I'm gonna do after I'm done exploring the town. Time for some money grinding, clearing that guy out. Oh, let's see what he has before I move on. What you got? Welcome. How can I be of service today? What you got? Go to the bottom. Yes, look at all the quality items. Oh my gosh, I need these for the current promotions upgrades. Oh, I'm gonna have to grind a lot of money. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I await your next visit. Oh boy. Okay, I should go into this. Yep. Ah! This is the very important cat house. Very, very important. These ones are also freaking out with lighting. Ah. No sparkles. None at all. No firestones either. But we do have. Yes, very important. Okay. Down, down. This guy, is that merchant? Saltmonger. After the duchy made their declaration, the Holy State stopped shipping salt. Merchants can no longer trade salt in the capital either. Oh yeah, because it was Glenbrook. Just Glenbrook. So, Wolfort is fine? Like, we're still in the salt trade? I'm a frickin' one of the saints, at least. I am the saint of salt. I still can't believe they'd give such an important economic position to a non-believer. I just can't buy it. I totally think they'd basically require the conversion from Saradoa, even if he's, like, not sincere at all, where he's obviously doing it for a power play. They'd just be like, no, you gotta officially join. I mean, yeah. My niece came back from the Crown City. She said there are more Ace Frosty soldiers than ever now. The city itself has soldiers. We can confirm. Yes, we can confirm. I mean, it makes sense. They're not there peacefully. There's nothing in these houses. Alright. I'll talk to that one soldier with the exclamation mark last. Here? No. Hey, old dude. My reserves are still stocked. Do not know how long that will last. Reserves of what? The Duchy's trade embargo has me worried, to say the least. Reserves of salt? What? Hey. Soldiers look like they're preparing for something. It's another big battle on the horizon. We're at war, man! The Hyzanian soldiers that were bringing relief supplies look like they're ready for war, too. Yeah. Scouts we sent to the capital returned not a moment ago. Our preparations are continuing apace, but I worry about sharing the field with Hyzantian. Okay, like, that's fair, considering they were attacking my land. my people not that long ago. They obviously want to stab us in the back if it's convenient. However, I also won't tolerate racism from my soldiers. So you better not. I came here hoping to bring my aunt to live with me in the capital. Isfra's invasion took me by surprise. But life's been easier since. Wait, are you saying easier since compared to before it was? Because I swear, you're conquered. Your taxes are going to creep up. Your representation's going to go down. It's not going to be pretty. We can enjoy freedom of trade and no longer have to give offerings to the crown. Look, they're going to taxes. It seems the people living in Crown City aren't suffering as much as I thought they'd be. That, or you get to enjoy unfettered capitalism. 18-hour workdays. Oh yeah. Since the fall of House Fox and Tellior, many of their people have fled here to Wolfort. Okay, so that's what happened. They came here. Wait, why Tellior? Why? We should have occupied Tellior land with our own people. I guess we didn't have enough soldiers, but they've got supplies we need. Land and stuff. It's nice. It's fertile. There's water. And the refugees from the Crown City have also come to live within our domain. Well, yeah, anyone who's scared of Aesfrost came here. It is not uncommon to hear of fights breaking out between them and the people of Wolfort. What should we do, my lord? Oh gosh, this sadly always happens with refugee influxed situations. Our domain can only support so many people. Why not convince them to look to Hyzan for refuge? These people have nowhere else to go. We will accept them with open arms. We must prioritize the happiness of our people. To do so, we must regrettably ask the more problematic individuals to leave. I mean, if they're people who they came here and then all they do is start fights, oh my gosh. As naive as number 2 sounds, with the optimistic way we've been playing Serenoa so far, he's gonna try his damnedest to let everyone live here, including the troublemakers. Maybe we'll just throw them in jail alongside the purple dress lady. Here we go. They're all welcome. Everyone. We'll just steal from Aesfrost. I don't know. Oh, this is why I was not optimistic when we kept failing to get resources. Very well, my lord, but I should warn you that our domain's resources will soon run dry. And the people's discontent continues to grow. I understand. Before either of those reach their limit, I shall bring Aesfrost to its knees. Wow. Okay. Understood, my lord. Leave the issue of the refugees to us. Oh, that sucks. Resources. Need to take over Tellior and get the resources. Especially if like half their population has come here. Okay. Well, alright. Like I said, you guys, I needs the items. So there's gonna be more off-screen grinding. But when you join me next, it will be a vote. So see you then.